dash. And your arm's gonna get tired, but it's a good shoulder workout.
Works for me. It's not gonna be a smooth video.
No, that's horse. That's not bear, that's horse. Road apples. Of course it's not going to be very smooth. We're off-roading, ding-bang. That's the whole fun of it.
I'm just trying to get this into the video.
Now that you're leaning against the dashboard, I'm going to find a tree to hit. You know what we need? A little bit of music. Come on, unpause. There we go. Unpause.
Why did you stop?
Because I want music. That's why. What in the world? Alright, so we're going to pause this. Ah, the music won't play while the camera's on. You've got to be kidding me. Rude?
Is it going? Or is it?
Yeah, it's going. And that's why you're the camera person and not me right now. It's taking one hand on the wheel and the other hand to keep the seatbelt from choking me. What are you doing?
I'm getting my camera going too.
You get your camera going too. You know I can share that video with you.
Oh, I know. I just wanted a small clip.
Ooh, I smell a polecat.
That's a pretty house.
That's the property you said that you liked.
Okay, well now I really want it.
That's actually like a resort property.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. I mean, people own it. It's a
Well,
vacation
yeah.
home.
Maybe I can talk them out of vacationing there and let me have it.
Not likely.
No, I'll probably have to save up 20 years before I have
I
enough
was
dollar
gonna
amount.
say that's probably a multi-million-dollar property. It's at least, I think it's like 20, 30 acres.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Lime Peak Ranch. This end of Erskine Creek, really rough because of all the runoff, and not a lot of people come back here, which is nice because it stays pretty.
Except for the graffiti when you first walked in. Or walked in. Drove in.
Well, but that's, I'm talking about the other end, like before it starts getting rough.
Oh, I see.
Not a lot of people bring cars back here. And with the way those crossings have washed out over the years, I wouldn't bring a car back here either. This is a truck or SUV, you know. Gosh, Ashley, keep the camera still. It's not like I'm turning or anything.
Yes. Oh, baby? Okay, we'll get food in just a minute.
Didn't you already leave the horse to the trough once?
Yeah. Well, like 3 times. Whatever.
Look at this gorgeousness. This is absolutely beautiful. Yep, and it's pretty. I mean, look at that view. Who wouldn't want to live up here? Now, this is literally 15-20 minutes down the road that I live on from my house. What was that, baby? Oh, now she clams up. I don't know what she said. Did you hear her?
I have no idea. She wasn't being very loud.
Well, when you really need to hear them, they're not that loud. That little road there to the side, follow that all the way up, takes you up to Cook Peak, which is where all of our cell towers are at, and it's also the mountain that the Erskine fire made it to in less than 12 minutes, to the top from the valley. And it's also right across the street from my house. What?
I'm not doing a very good job of keeping this still.
Well, you're not going to. I'm hoping for a little bit of tire spin. Come on, man. Where's all the fun? I've got recovery mats. I've got a tow strap. No winch yet, though. So I don't really want to use the tow strap when I'm by myself, because I have nothing to pull me with. Used to be a little road that people would use to get up going that way. Aaron was telling me one time when they were teenagers, they would go up that way, and there's a lot of deer and bear back there 20 years ago. Doggone it. Still no tire spin. You know, for having the stock suspension and the stock open lockers on this thing, it actually does pretty good. Of course, this isn't a real technical area either. So you're doing a good job of making sure the viewers are car sick?
Probably, yeah.
Nice. I would hope so. Slow down just a little bit around this corner. That's a little bit of a drop down there. And the side of the road right here is kind of washed off a little bit since the last time I was up here. Shh, don't tell Mama.
As I record the evidence. Besides, you know me and secret keeping when it comes to Mom.
Yeah. Not that I'd ever ask you to do it.
No.
Let's see, most of these off-road videos, everybody's always talking about their sponsors and what they have. So I'm driving a 2006 Ford Explorer XLT with a 4.0 liter V6 engine in it. Stock suspension, stock transmission, sitting on General Grabber AT2s. Let's see what else. My daughter is using my Motorola G-Power phone to take the video, and we have Verizon. Let's see.
Hint, hint, y'all, start paying us.
Yeah, hint, hint, y'all. I don't have a Warn winch, but I would really benefit from having a Warn winch. 12,000 pound Warn winch would do really good for the type of off-roading I would be doing and recovering. I've heard that Warns are very good winches, and I would like to have a Warn winch. So if anybody wants to buy me a 12,000 pound winch, that would be a Warn winch, W-A-R-N winch. You know, so shameless plugs, looking for sponsors.
Didn't even tell his kids that's what he wanted for Father's Day, but whatever.
12,000 pound Warn winch is like 800 bucks.
Oh, well, that would be why.
Yeah, that would be why I don't have one on my truck. Of course, the Badlands winches that they have at Harbor Freight are actually pretty decent. There's a lot of the overland guys that I watch, that's what they use, are the Badlands winches from Harbor Freight, and they're like $300.
There you go, there's another plug.
Yeah, there's another plug. Harbor Freight, Walmart, Outdoor World, Bass Pro Shop, Outdoor Man, Last Man Standing. Oh. Anyway, back to the road. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I didn't do nothing. It's not my fault you're having a hard time keeping the camera still. Or maybe indeed it is my fault.
Someone's fault.
You're the one holding the camera.
You're the one bouncing the vehicle.
No, I'm not. The road is.
Okay, well, we'll just blame the road then.
Well, then I have to blame the county, but then I can't do that because this is not a county maintained road. That's why it's so much fun. And as rough as this road is, it's less destructive than an actual county maintained road. Yay, tire slip. Tell by the vegetation change that we're getting closer back into the Kern River Valley, where the canyon's going to open up into. It's a semi-arid mountainous region. Just about anything below 4,000 feet around here is considered high desert. Did you know that?
I did not.
Well, now you do. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. I guess you have to be an 80s kid born in the 70s, raised in the 80s to know all that. Generation X, the best generation that's ever lived. Generation Y. And the reason why it's called Generation Y is because everybody looks at them and goes, why? And of course the current generation is Generation Z, as in zip it. You're an idiot, and every time you open your mouth you prove it, so just zip it.
Okay, I'm just glad people are done ripping on millennials.
Oh, we're not done ripping on millennials. That was next. And your generation,
I don't claim.
gave birth to the Karens.
Hey, no, the Karens gave birth to us, and we just call them out.
No, I see more entitled Karenistic millennials than any other generation.
How long has it been since you worked customer service?
Not long enough. Yes! I have put my grandson to sleep off-roading. His head is back there just a bobbing around. I mean, he is out.
Okay, he was headbanging a little while ago.
Yes, he was. He likes Papa's heavy metal music. Okay, so now we're down to the boring part of the Erskine Creek Road, so we can go ahead and shut the video off now. I hope you all enjoyed it. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.